We don't like to be involved with somebody that doesn't lie to us. You're not a perfect person yourself, so you shouldn't expect it from them. And occasionally people are going to lie, and and sometimes it's a big deal, and other times overlook it, which a lot of guys do. If you have a situation where you're with your girlfriend or wife and you desire very much to know if she's deceiving you, maybe running around behind your back or running up bills that she should not be running up, what is the method? And it's easy to find out if someone's lying to you as long as they're not a pathological liar. And these type of people are hard to discern because they actually either believe the lies they come up with, or they have done it so much and so often that they even fool themselves into believing that they're telling the truth. Now, when I was working in the justice system, bringing a child molester to prison, which is what I was trying to do, in typical fashion, if you're dealing with someone who's lying to you, they are going to try to force you to believe the truth. And many times they will trip themselves up, or they will say the most outlandish, stupid, ridiculous things. For example, in the legal case that I was working on, this particular individual was tying up a 3-year-old child to rape her and sexually abuse her. And when he was asked about ropes, using shoestrings off his sneakers or whatever to tie this little baby's arms up, his reply was that, no, why would I use shoelaces? We don't even have string in my house. For someone to be in their parents' house, living in their parents' house, and there's no string in the house, and he doesn't have shoelaces, now that's there's a fine example of going to the extreme to try and force someone to believe the lie. The next point is, when someone is lying to you, they're going to smile. You'll see a smile, but the eyes, they'll be completely dead. There'll be no expressions in the eyebrows. They will not change. They can smile at you, but they can't move anything else in their face. And if you look in a mirror and you show a genuine smile, you're going to notice all these muscles are moving in your face. Second point, a liar cannot give details. They have the basics of the story, but they can't give you the inner parts of it because they didn't design it. This is keep in mind that this is a designer story that they're coming up with, trying to get you to believe. So if you want to know if they're lying to you about it, question them about the finer points, the finer details. Also, when you're talking to someone who's lying to you, trying to find out if they're lying to you, they may ask you to repeat your question, even though obviously they heard it. But if they say repeat the question, or what did you say, and that's the first indicator right there that something's wrong. And also they may say add to the conversation honesty and truth, and saying in all truthfulness, you knew blah 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 blah, and use words like truthful and honest in their conversations. Also, if someone wants to lie to you, most likely they will either do it through the email, or they will call you on the phone, just so that they cannot make this eye-to-eye contact with you, because they are scared to lie to you to your face, because you could probably trip them up. You'll notice also that when you're talking to your girlfriend or wife concerning what you think is a lie, that she'll be very uncomfortable when she talks to you. She will become guarded in her emotions. She will not cooperate with you, and she'll be very defensive, because she doesn't want to continue the conversation, because one lie leads into another, and it either is bothering her, or she realizes, I don't have enough information to pass off this lie. So expect her to try to get out of it by defensive action. Also, if someone's lying to you, they're talking to you straight, like straight sentences. There's no hesitation. They don't stop in mid-sentence to think. They don't have to. There's nothing to think about. If someone's telling you the truth, and they make a mistake in what they're showing you or telling you, they will come back to you later on, if they're telling you the truth, to make up for that, to give you the right information. Because a liar will never admit mistakes. They'll never admit that they were wrong. If someone's lying to you, you're not going to see stuff like this, the hand gestures or the body gestures or movement at all. They will actually have their legs wrapped up or intertwined so they don't move. They will have their hands to their sides, or probably positioned directly in front of their body and folded up, so that they will not show any movement whatsoever. Liars' eyes will constantly be moving around. They don't want to keep focus on your eyes, so they will look to the left while they're talking to you, or to the right, or up or down, mostly down, but they try to avoid eye contact. You notice when they talk to you, their voice is a higher pitch. They will become extremely nervous if they shouldn't be nervous. If they know you, if you're a new person or someone that they just met, yeah, you can expect nervousness. But if they've known you for a long time and they're lying to you, then they're going to be out of breath. They're going to be breathing heavy, because their heart is racing. And there's no reason why their heart should be racing. The voice will be higher. And if your girlfriend or wife's telling you the truth, you're going to see a lot of this hand gesture movement. Someone who's speaking to you and knows, actually believes in what they're telling you, they're going to be doing a lot of this, gesturing with their hands. They'll also use a lot of backup words like they said this, or they know about it, or you told me, or I thought you told me, or she said this too, or she went through the same situation. They'll include others besides themselves when they're confronting you. They'll bring others into the picture, into the conversation. So anyway, if someone is lying, if your girlfriend or wife is lying to you, the cause may be because they have, like I said, you may be dealing with a pathological liar, or you may be dealing with someone who doesn't want to lose you, or you may be dealing with someone who wants you to like them very much, or someone, in some cases, who's afraid of you because you either mistreated them, badmouthed them, or beat them. And there's all kinds of reasons for lying. If you're sure she may be telling the truth, you know what? Give her the benefit of the doubt. Don't sit there and accuse her of being a liar, because you're not going to do any good. So I hope that helps you out. Again, benefit of the doubt. Don't accuse someone of being a liar, because they just might not be. But if you do find out that they're a liar, then you're going to have to deal with the situation. Don't let it pass. Don't let it sit in the back of your mind and build up and up and up. You have to deal with it. And exercise wisdom in finding the right time to deal with a liar in your personal relationship. Sometimes it's not necessary to tackle the issue immediately, but do bring it up and do deal with it. Because, like I said before, the truth does come out. And remember, you can't do this over the internet, and you can't do this through email, and you can't find out through phone conversation. It has to be person-to-person contact.